Hey guys, I'm now Michela Mhango. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, welcome. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. So, guys, I'm just going to be giving you a little bit of some information about Cold Day. What does Cold Day look like? So, if you would like to hear more about that, keep watching. Guys, cold day is the reason that I feel like not everyone is meant to be a doctor. Oh my goodness, it will show you flames. Oh Lord. So, anyway, I think cold day is different from place to place. Generally, you have a 24-hour shift as a team. So, you're working for 24 hours, that's from 8 a.m. till 8 a.m. the next day. So it depends on the numbers you have and how your hospital works. But where I work, we have a 24-hour shift and you already have patients you have to see on your ward, but at the same time, you do have a cold day. So for our cold day, personally, I kind of like how it's set up. We start with seeing our patients on the ward and you kind of partition the work to see outpatients throughout the day up until the next day at 8. So some people will start to see outpatients whilst other people are on the ward, and other people will start with the ward and then see outpatients. So it's different from place to place. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes I'll receive a call from someone and I'm like, oh, can I see you at this time? Or, oh, can I call you at this time? I'm like, oh, I'm on call. I may not be able to respond or I may not be able to see you. They don't understand because they think if it's cold there, you leave the hospital at like maybe 16, same day, but you're just seeing outpatients. No, it's a whole different thing. You're there for 24 hours. But you have shifts kind of making it bearable. How do I feel about cold? It's draining. I feel exhausted every single time. Every time on a post-cold day, I always wonder why I studied medicine. My goodness, by the time I'm done with that day, the soles of my feet are just on fire. I am hungry. I feel like I've lost weight in that one day. It's just a whole different level of being tired, guys. But anyway, so my last cold day, I had a moment, guys. I was extremely tired and I had a 30 minutes break. So I got something to eat and I went to my car just to have some lunch. And then, my goodness, I decided to rant. So I'm just going to let you guys into my life a little. So I'm going to let you guys watch the rant. And if you're a doctor and if you're working in Zambia or anywhere else, please tell me what your experience has been with your cold day. How do you guys work? How does your system work? Is it better? I think our system is okay and I think it could be better, but I'd like to hear from you. What do you think and what have you experienced so far? So thank you so much for watching. Here is my cold day rant.
To all those parents that are forcing their children to be doctors, you are wicked. Anyway, I just finished seeing my 21 patients and I am taking a 30-minute lunch break and going back to do my shift on call. That's going to be till the next day or whatever it looks like. Yeah, I'm just exhausted. But anyway, so as I was having my lunch, I was just thinking, I'm like, you know how a lot of parents would say, oh, I see a doctor in you, or Dr. Wanga, Mwana Wanga the doctor. I'm just like, yo, I don't think you even understand what you're saying, allow your children to dream, allow your children to find what they're passionate about, allow your children to take up careers that they have been designed and created to take up. I think it's unfair for people to be forced to do things that they don't want, and a lot of parents do this thing, and I call it manipulation, because from the time you're young, they talk to you about, oh, you're gonna be a doctor, I see a doctor in you, or whatever. It's just sad, and on careers day they are out there making those mini lab coats for children and whatever. I would rather you ask a child, what do you want to be? I'll allow the child to think, allow the child to explore. I think when I was in my 8th grade, I wanted to be fine. I wanted to do fine arts. At that point, I wanted to be an architect. Oh my goodness, I had dreams, and I ended up being a doctor. Story for another day. I do have days when I am excited and it's fulfilling, but to be honest, it's not the easiest of things, and I'm taking time to think about my life and what I want. I've given myself time to pray about it, think about it, and see where it takes me and see how God leads me through this journey. But yeah, so parents, allow your children to dream, allow them to express themselves. Not every child needs to do something with science, blah, whatever you think that would be best for them. I think there's a place to advise your child. There's a place for that. There's a time and place for that. But I don't think you should then pick what your child should be. It's unfair. It's really unfair. So yeah, that's that. But I have eaten my lunch. I have enough energy to go and see patients. So see you guys.